Hello, my name is Ron Mayorga, and I play the guitar, the classical guitar. I'm originally from Nicaragua, but I've been living in the United States in California for a long time. I noticed that something was wrong maybe 2 years ago after a long time without playing my guitar seriously. I had the opportunity to retire from my job as a financial officer, and I decided that I wanted to go back to my muse, which was the guitar. My intention was to share my music in shows, open air recitals, and for a while everything went well. But then I noticed it became more apparent that I had a lot of anxiety, especially playing guitar in front of large groups, maybe over 100, maybe 200 people. Eventually, one of those nights in an open mic, and I was playing a song or a piece that I had practiced a lot. But I noticed that the fingers in my plucking hand, my right hand, they stuck to the strings. It's like something was strange. I had something that wouldn't allow the fingers from going from one string to another. So the quick picado riffs didn't come out. So that night it didn't work at all for me. So I decided that very same night I'm gonna go practice some more. Something is not right, so I need to fix it. But as I practiced more and more and more, I started noticing that my middle finger in the right hand, the plucking hand, would contract involuntarily. Then the entire hand was contracting. And no matter how much exercise I did, um, it got worse. Eventually, worse to the point that I wasn't able to play anything that made any sense. And then I started reading over the internet um, about that type of symptoms and specifically for guitarists. Eventually, I found a group in Facebook called Musicians with Focal Dystonia, where music's from all over the place, and they keep on working and they keep on sharing their experiences and what has worked for them, what hasn't worked, and they give a lot of recommendations. But I had already seen an ad by Walter and his page, Distonia del Guitarrista.com. And what impacted me is, so what was notable, that in his ad he always says at the end of his ads is that recovery it's possible. I was so distraught, I was so depressed, and at that moment those words they really resonated with me. And then I got in touch with Walter, by sent him an email, and he asked me for a video where I was playing something that I could do. Actually, it was romanza. So he could diagnose which fingers were the most affected in my hand. And I've been working with him for about 8 months, first with weekly sessions and now with spread out sessions once a month. And what is impactful is that he has a very defined methodology. He's telling you why he's doing the things that you're doing with him. And he's showing some practical exercises that you could use in your daily routine. And also, what is really good about it, that is a live person on the other side, and you could ask him, what you're feeling and how you're improving, or you think you're going back, you're getting worse, and then he'll have an answer, or he'll research an answer for you. Also, he's a guitarist. He's a very accomplished classical guitarist, and he had this dystonia of the musician, and he recovered. He researched this issue for a long time. He's very patient, and he's a super professional and a maestro. I'm not free from dystonia, but I want to say maybe 80. Sometimes I feel that I am 90% back with what I had before, when I first met Walter, I couldn't even play simple arpeggios, for instance, that romanza, that anonymous romanza. And now I could play somewhat difficult pieces. And my goal in the next few months is to get rid of 100% of that tension. I know how. He's taught me what the way is. I just need to take the time, be patient to finalize. My experience with Walter's program has been exceptional. Walter is a great person, a great maestro, and I would not hesitate in recommending his methodology. Thank you, Walter.